here is where we're going to start, and we will be finishing this note sheet today, so we'll be done with it after today. So we have 4 tangent squared plus 5 tangent minus 6 equals 0. The nice thing with this here is we can go on and start factoring this. There is no greatest common factor between these 3 terms, so we can go on and put our 2 sets of parentheses with 3 spaces. Since the third term is negative, our signs are going to be opposite. One is going to be positive, one is going to be negative. Now our 4 tangent squared, well, tangent squared is going to, its factors are going to be tangent of x and tangent of x. Now our factors of 4 are 1 and 4 or 2 and 2. It's going to probably be better to do 1 and 4 just based off the factors of 6, which are 1 and 6 or 2 and 3. Now we need to check and make sure we have it set up correctly, and if not, we'll need to make a change. 4 tangent of x times negative 2 is negative 8 tangent of x. 3 times tangent of x is plus 3 tangent of x, giving us negative 5 tangent of x. Well, it is the correct number, but wrong sign. So what we have to do is change the signs, which will take it from negative 8 tangent of x to positive, and it'll switch our signs. So 4 tangent of x minus 3 is one of our factors, and tangent of x plus 2 is our other factor. And since we have 2 things multiplied together to equal 0, one of these has to be 0. So either 4 tangent of x minus 3 is equal to 0, or tangent of x plus 2 is 0. Now for our first one over here, first thing we can do is add 3 to both sides, telling us that 4 tangent of x is equal to 3. At this point we can divide both sides by 4, telling us that tangent of x is equal to 3/4. Now, since 3/4 is not on the unit circle, our x is equal to arctangent, our tangent inverse of 3/4. Questions on this here so far? And really, I added the 0 to 2 pi, so we'll talk about that here in a second. The other equation. First thing we would need to do is subtract 2 from both sides, telling us that tangent of x is equal to negative 2. We can take tangent inverse, or our arctan of both sides, telling us that x is equal to arctangent of negative 2. Now, the part of the reason that we did the arctangent for this here is that negative 2 and 3/4 are not on the unit circle. You're welcome. Now, if we look at arctangent of 3/4, now if it was on the interval of, was not on the interval of 0 to 2 pi, we would add pi in. But here it is between 0 and 2 pi. Now our tangent of x equals 3/4 is going to be an angle here in the first quadrant. Its other angle is going to be down here in the second quadrant, or the third quadrant. And that is one of our answers, and to get it, well, all we have to do is take this angle and add pi to it to get the other angle. Now, if it wasn't restricted between 0 and 2 pi, all we would do is add pi in and we'd be done, because that would get both of these here and any other coterminal angle. But that also means our other one over here, we have to add pi to it as well to get our angle. Really, we'd have to add 2 pi pi, but that's it there. Questions on this here? And that's it. We're not going to worry about those last two. I did take 5 of the problems off the homework. So make sure to mark out 28, 30, 35, 71, and 72. But that's all we're going to be doing for 2.3.